Yes, good morning everybody. My name is, as you heard, Britta from Ruhr-University Bochum. I'm working there at the Institute of Development Research and Development Policy. And my topic is, can music change the rating of wine tastings? And this is just a standard outline. You maybe heard the slogan already, enters the ear, stays in the head. And this slogan suggests that auditive signals are able to alter our sensation. And there's a growing body of research that is dealing with this topic. So they try to analyze if what we listen can change what we taste. And especially oh, can you switch to? Okay, especially Spence was dealing with this topic already, and I must say I'm really looking forward to the next presentations because I was inspired by his work, and I read all his literature. And can you switch back, please? One moment, I have okay. And he already found that many sensory experiences largely depend on associated sounds. Just think of someone eating potato chips, or eating crackers. You relate what you hear to what you taste already, and these cross-modal effects result from multisensory integration. Spence found that our brain tries to integrate inputs from different senses that belong to the same food or drink. Wesson and Wilson already found direct neural connections between our ear and our nose, and people called this sound, this merged sense, smound, and found that loud sound might be able to suppress the olfactory function. So the question arose if even some background sound may impact on the taste and flavor of food and drinks. When it comes to wine tastings, the literature says it's hard to determine objective measures because you have a heterogeneous group of consumers, and the most important information seems to be the price information. That means if there's some kind of price information, that has an important impact on the rating of the wine. But if there is no price information given, then other influences affect the tasting experience, and these can be the sensory ones, of course. There was one experiment that Spence ran with the London Symphony Orchestra, and he found that people rated wines 10 to 12% higher when matching music was played. And Piqueras-Fitzman, I don't know if it's the right pronunciation, and Spence found that the right match of music and food and drink makes the taste more authentic. And so I was dealing with two research questions, but I only will present one research question here. Do participants of wine tastings rank the wine of a region higher than wines of other regions while listening to matching music of the region? This deals with the comparison of regions. I will explain this later when I explain the experiment to you. I won't deal with the other research question here where they had to give points to each wine. So my hypothesis was matching music has a positive impact on the regional wine judgment. And this was my experiment. It was not like a very professional setting because it was not in a tasting room where I could control for all other influences, but this was a wine tasting that took place at the celebration of our university. And this celebration was done like this. We have the city of Bochum and the university like 7 kilometers away, and one street is linking the city and the university. And we were asked, the whole street was closed down for traffic for one day, and we were asked, the whole university with all the employees, to set up tables along 7 kilometers, and at each table there was a chair, a faculty, a department, an institute represented. And what we did in our group was a wine tasting with matching or non-matching music there. And this so-called Blaupause, this celebration, had 100,000 visitors. And we were standing with our wine bottles at the tables asking, we tried to ask pedestrians randomly to take part in our tasting. Of course, you already recognized there was a self-selection bias because some just saw there is wine for free and they came to our tables in order to take part in our tasting. So I will not be able to generalize my findings, of course. Finally, we had 112 participants in the white wine tasting and the red wine tasting 92 participants. It was a very hot day, about 28 degrees Celsius. And we offered 4 white wines and 4 red wines, and they were of similar quality according to expert ratings, and they were all in the range of 10 euros. Those that tasted did not get any information on prices or expert ratings, but we repeatedly indicated the country of origin. So they always knew this is the wine from South Africa or Germany or France. And for the white wine, we had Spain. For the red wine, Argentina. And we had 2 questioners. And for research question 1, they just had to rank the wines of the regions, like giving a 1, 2, 3, 4. The best wine was the 1. The worst one of these 4 was the worst was the 4. And we played matching music, or we didn't play matching music. So that was like the analysis later will be an analysis with matching and with non-matching music. And so the methodology is just, I have some preliminary findings. We tried to correlate first the highest rating for regional wines with the respective matching music. Then we had a simple linear regression just with the highest rank for a regional wine as dependent and the respective music with the independent variable. I will show you some descriptive statistics. We as well had, we indicated the gender, and we had 4 age groups, but I won't show you the results regarding the age groups because it would be too complicated now. And we as well were running an ordered probit regression, but so far we only have significant results for South Africa, and so I just want to show you our first results regarding correlation, the small regression, and some descriptive statistics. So this was the white wine result, just for showing you, without the music now, how they judged the white wine from Germany, South Africa, France, and Spain. And you see the best results were in total, without regarding music now, for Germany, and then South Africa, France, and Spain came next. And so this is what I was doing with, these are the first results. On the left, you always see the rating the participants gave when matching music was played. And on the right, you see the rating when other music was played. And so here for the white wine for South Africa, I think you already see that the rating was better when matching music was played. And there is a positive correlation coefficient, and the small regression shows a positive line. So for you see that, yeah, it was a little bit better in any case when matching music was played. When it comes to Germany, I think it's the same result. The correlation is a little bit smaller, but it's still positive, still a positive regression line. And yeah, you see maybe then that men react a little bit. Men is orange and the females are blue here. So you see that they reacted a little bit stronger on the music. This is the result for France. Still, it's a positive correlation and a positive regression line, and you see that especially here the ranking 3 was, but it's not as obvious because you still have a lot of especially women who reacted negatively on the French music. When it comes to Spain, you as well still have a positive correlation and a positive regression line, and you see again that here women reacted stronger on the music. So, and these were the other results for the red wine. So here, South Africa was like the winner of the whole rating, but for the others it's not that obvious. So Argentina, France and Germany are more or less equal. And here I could not prove my hypothesis, because you see for South Africa, for the red wine, even if they had the best rating, it was, from a percentage point of view, the rating was better without the matching music. So I'm sorry for this, but these are the results. For Germany, again, it's different. Here we still have a positive impact of matching music. And I think, okay, this whole thing took place in Germany with a lot of German participants that might have had an impact as well. For France, again, a little bit, it's like a negative reaction, especially for men on the French music. And this is for Argentina, so even if the correlation, and you see the regression line has a little negative slope. So these are my final results in order to stay in time. For white wines, matching music of the region seems to have a positive impact. For the red wines, I could not prove this, but for Germany it was still true. Men always reacted positively on German music, while women reacted always positively on Latin American music. So I know my research design should be repeated maybe in a more professional setting, because if you see here, it was not that professional. So thank you for your attention.